To keep you warm and comfortable, your Telfer House home comes complete with a central heating system and modern insulation to give you energy-efficient control over the internal temperature. To fully understand how your system works so that you can set it in a way that will keep you warm whilst minimising your energy usage, please watch this video all the way through at least once. The temperature in your home is managed by a heating controller and thermostatic radiator valves located on your radiators. Your heating controller features 2 adjustment buttons on the right, 2 navigation buttons below, and an LCD display which displays the day of the week, the time, your current heating mode, the current temperature in your home, and whether or not the system is actively heating your home. Your bathrooms come equipped with a towel rail, which is connected into your central heating system, but it can also be activated independently to deliver electric heating when your central heating is not on. Your heating controller normally shows the current temperature of your room, rather than the temperature your system is set at. During cold weather, your set and room temperatures will usually be the same, as your heating system is set to ensure this. But in hot weather, your displayed room temperature may be warmer than your set heating temperature, as the system does not provide air conditioning. To help you tell the difference between room and set temperatures, room temperature is displayed as a solid number, and set temperatures are displayed as a flashing number. Your heating controller's manual setting tells your system to constantly maintain a minimum temperature you have set for your home. Whilst in manual mode, any timer programs you have set will not operate. Manual mode is useful as a quick setting, but is not the most energy efficient and may cost you more on your energy bills. Use auto mode for better energy efficiency. To use manual mode to set a constant temperature for your home, use the left and right arrows to select manual mode on the lower pointer. Only the temperature and the mode pointer will be displayed. Use the plus and minus buttons to adjust your preferred room temperature. Once you have set your temperature, the display will flash for 5 seconds to show it has been set. Your thermostat will now activate your system whenever needed to heat your home to your selected temperature. Manual mode will continue until you select a new mode. It is recommended that living areas are set to 20 degrees C and bedrooms 18 degrees C to balance comfort and energy efficiency. Your towel rails are powered by your heating system, but can also be heated using electrical power. The switch located in your hallway cupboard will allow you to turn on and off the electric supply to your towel rail. Please remember to turn towel rails off after use to save electricity and your energy bills. Your heating controller measures the temperature in the room that it is located. But to save you money and to allow for room-by-room temperature adjustment, you can individually adjust each room's temperature using a thermostatic valve on your radiators and on towel rails. The valves work by letting heat flow whenever your heating is active, but stopping heat flow when the radiator or rail reaches the temperature you've set. A setting of 3 is approximately 21 degrees C, with higher numbers representing warmer temperatures and lower numbers cooler ones. You should always set your valve to 1 or higher to ensure heating flow. Make your temperature selection, and when your controller turns the system heat on, the valve will keep the room at your chosen constant radiator temperature, even if warmer settings are chosen for other rooms. Remember, these valves only work when your heating is on, so you should ensure the temperature set on your controller is warm enough to cause your system to activate and provide heat when required for your other rooms. To avoid the costs of heating your home when you're out, auto mode allows you to set a timer for your heating to match your daily and weekly routines. Here's how to set it. For your program to operate correctly, it's very important that your clock displays the correct day and time. Your clock will have been set before you move in, and it automatically adjusts itself for summer and winter clock changes. But if it needs manually adjusting, you can do this in clock mode. To enter clock mode, press the right arrow to select day. Press plus or minus to select Sunday, and press the right arrow again to select. Press the right arrow to move through all the temperature periods until the pointer points to the clock symbol. The time will now flash and can be adjusted by pressing the plus and minus buttons. Once you have set the correct time, press the right arrow to accept. The day will now flash. Use plus or minus to adjust the day and use the right arrow to confirm. Next, the month will flash. Use the plus and minus buttons to adjust and accept with the right arrow. Finally, set the year and confirm with the right arrow. Your controller will now return to auto mode with your newly set time. Your timer program works by switching between 6 temperature periods during each day, indicated by numbers on your heating controller screen. You can set a start time and temperature that will be maintained until the next period begins. Normally, period 1 is used for when you wake, period 2 for when you go out, period 3 for when you may return at lunchtime, period 4 for when you go out in the afternoon, period 5 for when you return home, and period 6 for when you sleep, though you can change these to suit your own routine. To view or adjust your heating controller's timer program, press the right arrow to select the day function. Next, press the plus or minus button to select the day or set of days you wish to view and change the programs for. The days can be selected as blocks of weekdays and weekends, or as individual days. Press the right arrow to confirm your selection and to view the first temperature period. If you wish to make a change, press the plus and minus buttons to change the start time for period 1. Then press the right arrow to confirm. You will see the temperature for period 1. Press the plus and minus to adjust the temperature, then press the right arrow again to confirm. Your thermostat will now show the second period, typically for when you leave home for the day. Set your time and confirm with the right button. Next, set your chosen temperature. Repeat the process and adjust the times and temperatures for all remaining periods. Once you've viewed and set all your desired periods, press the left or right arrows until you return to auto mode, as shown by the mode pointer. Sometimes you may wish to make an adjustment to the temperature, but without changing the program. For example, if you are at home during a normal office day. Your thermostat has an override function for this. Whilst in auto mode, you can override the current temperature using the plus and minus buttons. During your adjustment, the temperature will flash and then stop. Your thermostat will now activate your heating to maintain the temporary temperature until the next program period begins, and your normal auto program will resume. Whilst in override mode, the mode pointer will show both manual and auto. You can exit override mode at any time by pressing the right arrow to return to auto mode. For times when you may be away, holiday mode can save you money by lowering your heating system temperature for the duration of your holiday. Holiday mode works by setting a lower indoor temperature for the system and counting down the hours or days until you return before reactivating your normal program. To enter holiday mode, press the left arrow button until the pointer is indicating holiday mode. The set temperature will flash. Use the plus and minus buttons to adjust your desired away temperature. Press the left arrow to confirm. Now set the amount of time you'll be away using the plus and minus buttons. You can set the duration of your holiday as 1 to 24 hours or 1 to 99 days. If you want your heating to resume before you return home, you should select 1 hour or 1 day less than the period you will be away for, so it can activate prior to your return. Once you have set your time period, the time will flash for 10 seconds and the holiday period will begin. During your holiday, the display will show the holiday time period remaining, To exit holiday mode at any time, press the left or right arrow until the pointer returns to auto mode. The most efficient way to use your heating is to program comfortable temperatures that match your daily schedule, being careful to ensure lower temperatures when you're out. When you need to vary your routine, use the override function rather than manual mode to achieve this, ensuring that your heating returns to lower temperatures when you go out. In addition, in cooler weather, when the outside temperature is below that your heating is set at, avoid opening windows when your heating is on in order to prevent heat loss. Your thermostat has an advanced user menu, which offers additional functions and system operations. This can be accessed by pressing the left and right buttons simultaneously for 3 seconds. Details of these settings can be found in your heating controller's manual, but it's not recommended that you adjust any of these settings. You can exit this menu at any time by pressing and holding left and right together for 3 seconds, or by waiting for 2 minutes without pressing any other button. The power to your heating system should remain on at all times, as your system will not supply heat when it's not needed. When your system is on, your heating controller display will show you information about the temperature in your home. If the display is not on, ensure both the master switch in your utility cupboard and the breaker in your consumer unit are both on. If you develop any other issue with your heating system and you've already checked the power, the systems mode and ensured the thermostatic radiator valves are open, then contact Housing Direct on 0800 694 3344 or 020 7527 5400 from a mobile. Your heating controller is the Digistat Plus 3 by Drayton. For more information on your controller, refer to your manual or contact the manufacturer. For further advice, contact Islington Council and the Energy Advice team will be pleased to help.